a fantastic win for our program for sure. Dayton is always very good year in and year out. I think they do a fantastic job with their program and just some really talented players on that team. And I thought we did a great job. I think overall, when you play a team like that has very good players, has a very high success rate every year. They have some fire behind them, just personality-wise on the court. It's always fun to compete against teams like that, but I think it's really important to keep your composure, and I think that's one thing that we did really well tonight. So produced really well offensively. I thought it was great, but what we've talked about a lot and really the whole season has just been our serve and pass game and the consistency in our passing and just the pressure that we've put on teams with our serve. And I think we certainly did that tonight against a very good team. So if we can continue to keep doing that, you look at the point runs that we make when we're serving, and it's really incredible. And Kerstin is one of those people that has made a really big impact on the matches for us. And sometimes maybe that gets missed because she comes in, she serves, and once the other team wins the rally and they side out, then Kerstin comes out. But the points that she's scoring for us, and you can look at it in a lot of different ways. So points as far as an ace tonight, she was 2 aces, 1 error. That's fantastic. But we also look at what the other team passes off their serve. So she's consistently has the other team well below a 2.0, and I believe tonight she had them at a 1.5, which is just a dominating performance. And so then secondly, you can look at, okay, aces, or what does she create out of that? So an overpass that our block can take care of, an out-of-system pass where they're just throwing something up to their outsides that makes it a lot easier for our defense to defend. There's a lot of different components to the serve that creates point opportunities for your team. So I thought she did a really great job of that for us tonight and has been doing a consistent job of that. So fun win for us in between some 2 pretty serious home series and conference. And I think, that's a whole lot better than being at practice today. So good, great competition, great outcome for us, and good practice for going into Temple on Friday. It's funny, I know this program well because I started my career at Temple University in 2001, and Temple was in the Atlantic 10 at that point in time with Dayton, and they were a powerhouse at that point in time. Consistently, they were one of the 4 teams in the conference tournament every year. So I think when you have that history and you have that tradition, success breeds success, so you know how to win. And we talked about composure and being able to keep that composure under fire. When you have that history of success, you're able to do that a lot easier, and you know what it means to win, and you know what it feels like to win. So it makes it even more difficult to beat teams like that. And yes, I had no idea 2 times back-to-back. First win from last year since 2008. And, I think it definitely Kerstin's local here in Cincinnati. I definitely think, beating a regional team like Dayton is important. They're always going to be a rival, whether you play them once a year, you play them once every 4 years, 5 years. It's always going to be a rivalry game.
I think we knew that they were a really strong team, so before the match and in our heads we were thinking that we have to stay together as a team no matter what, highs and lows. So I think we did a really great job of that tonight, and we continue to do that.
Yeah, I think, one other thing I wanted to point out, and this kind of goes back to the serving game, just what we're doing blocking-wise, I think in the last 3 weeks has really been incredible. So they had 11 blocks tonight to our 9. And I think that's not counting any of the touches that we get off the block that slows down the ball to come to our defense. That's just straight stuff blocks for a point. So I thought our blockers did a really nice job tonight. Maria Mallon had a couple of solo blocks at big points in the match that were tremendous swing of momentum for us. And really, I think in that last set, in the 4th set, kind of sealed the deal for us. So an overall offense still looks fantastic. Serving, like I said, looks great. And now that we got that blocking going, and we also outdug them by 12. So just a really fun overall match. Definitely a great atmosphere, I think, out in there. I don't know if we've played in a better arena than ours. What do you think?
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty incredible to play in front of, and we appreciate the crowd coming out tonight on a Wednesday night, a little cold and rainy, and but hopefully they got a show, so that's a good thing.